No, welcome back to the Don't Make This Weird podcast. I'm your host, Tony, and with me, as always, is the always effervescent Heather with her fine-ass wig going on. How are you doing, little buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. It's good to be back. I mean, not necessarily back here. I'd rather be back in the studio.
Yeah.
But I'm still thankful that we had that time to be able to hang out and got to actually go to Tuscaloosa and a bunch of other things. I know we're going to get into how was your week kind of situation, but just glad to be here. Happy
So
Thursday,
good.
our favorite weirdos. Absolutely. So, do you want to get into how
Go to your week,
first?
because I'm still trying to go through and get the rest of these links and shit shared out. So
I can say that I had one of the most peaceful, amazing weeks. I was away from work actually, so I was away from work. I was able to come and hang out that way, and it was just nice to be able to take a breather and to not be a leader, a boss, a manager, just got to be able to think for myself, relax, chill out, and be surrounded with great friends, great music, all that kind of stuff. So that was one of the best highlights of the week is being able to do all that stuff. But man, it was so good to be back. It was so good to be back.
absolutely.
Had a chance to celebrate my birthday, and yours was just the other day.
Mine was yesterday.
Yeah, yours was just yesterday, and it was just awesome to be able to hang out with you before your birthday and after mine. Because all the best people are born in July, so.
Duh.
So yeah, it was awesome to be able to do that. Went to Frankenmuth and had a chance to kind of just enjoy my birthday that way, and it was great. It was a great time. It was a great time.
Hell yeah.
So,
Holy cow, you guys are blowing it up in chat.
We did not play D&D last week because it was my birthday.
Yep.
And I came down there and what else? We didn't do Jerks. I didn't play. I wasn't on Jerks. So the only thing I was live in studio last week with you.
Yeah.
We had Terry and Mary from the board for Tuscaloosa. We went and did that. That was amazing.
Yes.
And then this past Tuesday got a chance, no, the night before. I am really a day off. The night before we had a chance to play on Rule of Cool, and then last night you showed up to hang out with Jay while I was working. But I'll let you get into your week.
Is that all you had? I mean, there was so much more stuff that we need to cover.
Yeah, I mean,
but
we had a cookout.
Yes, that was so much fun.
Had everybody come hang out, and that was so much fun. Like I said, Tuscaloosa was a blast.
Yeah.
It was a blast. I got there later than usual, but I took my time this year because they usually bend and I have to be there super early.
Yep.
It was nice to kind of, just kind of chill, make it there when I could, and then just relax because I am nonstop with work and I was on vacation and I just needed a moment. So it was awesome to be able to wake up later and like when we were on the island time, that's what it felt like. So
You're right.
Yes. So, yeah. How was your week, little buddy?
So my week is absolutely insane as it normally is. Just hit the ground running. Obviously, doing this whole mowing people's lawns for cash is great. The problem is that apparently I do such a good job. Other people are trying to hire me now, and I don't have enough hours in the day to do all the stuff that I need to do. But it's great stuff. I mean, I love being outside. The scenery changes every day. But it's one of those things like when now it's festival season, and we're still doing all of this stuff like Tuscaloosa, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But like, that was so much fun because I was there at like 10 a.m., got everything set up because I too, normally am there setting up the booth and getting everything ready to rock and roll while you come rolling in just a little bit later. But since neither one of us were vending, we had a little bit of time to just set up and chill.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I got there. You had it all set up, and
oh
it was
God.
just much appreciated, little buddy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We stayed up late the night before, and I was a little bit tired.
Well, and that's the thing is that, we it's interesting this year, and I'm going to go back to the split screen. It's interesting this year that for the festival seasons and stuff that we're doing, like even the farmers markets,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's really interesting to take uh, the same approach of showing up, being present, pressing the flesh, but not having the stress
Mm-hmm.
of having to do everything all the time, every day.
Right.
And we're finally able to enjoy the festivals and the venues and the events and stuff that we do
Mm-hmm.
because we've now moved to sponsors that we can sponsor
We
this.
did,
It's so
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, we definitely did. And Mr. Guy says it was an amazing festival.
Yeah,
So, little known secret, he did end up coming out. He did win those tickets.
he did. He won the
He
tickets.
did win those tickets, and he did end up making it out to come to the show, and we all had a fantastic time. And he made it out, so we did that. We had that barbecue and everything, and
Yes.
Bill and Jen and all that. So we'll go back to
We'll,
that a little
we'll go
bit.
back to that in a little bit.
Not many people knew that, but
Well,
I'll
I
just
mean,
go ahead.
he literally flew in, hung out, and then immediately caught a ride back. So,
Back to it, yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it was so freaking crazy because, I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. The weeks have added up to where the 9 to 5 has been consuming everything and then having just like weird freak glitches of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm not going to stress about it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Right.
Because I mean, the reality of it is we're a big enough channel that we have a decent amount of reach, but we're also still a small enough channel to where if we don't broadcast for a week, yes,
Mhm.
people are like, hey, we miss you. Where are you at? Hope you're okay. And then we tell them what's going on. It's like, oh, sweet. All right, y'all do what you got to do. And, I love that freedom, but I
Yeah.
still wish we were a little bit bigger channel so where we could do more things if we need to take some time to take some downtime because the rest
Yeah.
of our lives are functioning. So yeah,
No,
sorry guys, we haven't
totally.
done a whole lot of streaming and broadcasting and stuff. It's just
Mhm.
life has been so freaking busy.
It has been, and like, not to cut off of onto your week or jump onto your week, but with you saying that, so like this week into next week, I am on 7 10-hour days,
Yeah.
and I open close every single, like, open close open close open close open close open close open close,
Yeah,
and you know what? That is tough.
it is.
I keep to myself a lot. I don't get a chance to talk to a lot of people
Mhm.
because that is really hard on somebody, especially when they're 10-hour shifts. And it's not me crying or complaining. It's just when I get home, I'm home, and I
Yeah.
just need to veg out, and I need to just
Yep.
decompress. So like I open this morning, I close tomorrow. Next day I turn around and I open up the store again. And for those of you that don't know, that's me getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning
Yep.
to get ready
Yep.
and being at the store by 6:55. That's me getting home at like 10 o'clock at night and trying to unwind by midnight and
Yep.
then getting back up again at 5. So, if it seems like a lot of times it seems like I'm distant, that's why. This has not been an easy journey for that.
No.
But anyway, I took that over. So
No,
so
you're
busy.
good. No,
So
I'm
busy.
still trying to share links and get stuff put out there. But I mean, that's the thing is that, as we've talked about several times, there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And a lot of the times, and we've been brutally honest with our audience, is that by the time we get here, by the time we are talking to you guys, whether it's live in studio or whether it's us, on our little rectangles, there's a lot of the times that we are so I
Case in
say get
point.
ready to say exhausted and I yawn. But that's the thing
Yeah.
is we're so tired. It's 5 minutes before the show and we're looking at each other going, I don't know how we're going to get through this
Hmm.
because I'm tired going into this and we have an hour and a half of time to fill. Not
Yeah.
that that is anybody's problem but ours.
Well, I mean, and that's one thing. Like, we don't want to ever have to give this part of it up.
No, absolutely
So,
not.
so I want to say, like, the closer I get to
Yes.
getting back there to Caro, the closer we get to getting back into doing our interviews and stuff with people, because in studio is so much easier to be able to do those interviews and be
Indeed.
able to, just sit with, our guests and stuff, where it is like, mm, on here it's a little tougher, because even with us trying to sync up and make sure that we're not talking over each other and giving
Right.
that pause, like, that makes it even tougher. So I'm looking forward to being able to be back in studio. I'm looking forward to making stupid little shorts with you, like little videos, and doing that kind of stuff. Like, I'm looking for a job where I can do
Yeah.
an 8 to 5, an 8 to 4, and have the weekends. Like, I had an interview for one of the perfect, like, most perfect jobs would have been. And unfortunately, they ended up choosing somebody that had more medical terminology. Like, it's been 20 years since I've done it.
Yeah.
So I understood that. I wasn't upset about that. But the job it was 8 to 5. It was no weekends. It was no holidays. It was like, oh my God, this is so perfect. And if I wanted to, I could come in even earlier than 8 and just get it knocked out and then get out
Yeah.
of there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, no weekends. I could have been back to doing the freaking farmers market.
Right.
Been back to doing, having time to be able to even get back to Initiative Impossible again.
Right.
Do this and not be super, routine is so important for myself,
Yeah.
for you, and then this, like Mr. Guy's pointing out, 7-10 hour days is too much.
Yeah.
I agree. I do agree with that. That is 6 10-hour days is too much. It's a lot. So, people sometimes think that I'm just ignoring them, or I don't want to talk. Well,
Right.
I'll be honest with you, sometimes I don't, because
Yeah.
I just don't have enough time in the day to even fart. So there's that.
Ain't that the truth? Like, no,
There's
seriously,
that.
to piggyback on what you were saying, that's been a lot of the biggest time consumption of trying to make a living on top of all of the stuff, because, well, the city didn't hire me back for whatever reason. That matters not. But, I still have to make a living. So, going back to what you just said, I've gotten 2 responses, which I find incredibly annoying. Is, either you're too overqualified, or the other one is that we're seeking somebody else in another direction.
Yeah. I mean, I've had that.
And it that's so damn frustrating, because the funny part about this, so I went in for a oh God, what was it? Oh, it was a one of the vision places around here.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to have, I think it was like a bachelor's degree or something like that.
Yeah, a lot of these people are asking that. I'm like, fuck off.
Right. Well, here's the best part about that. So I have a dual master's because of the classes and stuff that we had taken through Udemy, which is great. I love it. Go educate yourself. Don't be an ass. Get yourself to class.
Yeah.
And it was interesting because having dual masters, and they were like, "Oh, you're too overqualified." What? I've done sales for 9/10 of my life. I have an amazing customer service approach, and I'm too overqualified. What the fuck? Like, what do you want? I mean, just seriously? Really? Okay.
Well, and I feel that too, because I was talking, I was talking with my uncle last night. He messaged me asking how things were.
Yeah.
And I told him, a quick brief. He's like, "Are you still planning on coming back to Cairo?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, I am."
Right.
But I have to find a job that can at least supplement. Like, I can't lose $10 an hour.
Right.
I mean, I make more than that, but I can't go down that much lower and be going like, no, money is not everything. I still want to be able to live though. Like, I want to be able to
You got to pay your
still.
bills.
Exactly. I want to be able to pay my bills, save some money, all that stuff. And
Right.
I'm in a good position to do that here, but in the same sense, I'm not happy. So, do you want, you have to pick and choose on that. And for me, it's like this is a good example, 7 10 hour days.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
And then I have a day off, and then I work, I think, 5 more, and then I have another day off. So, like,
Yep.
and one of the big things that I was, and I'm not trying to talk out of school here, but get some medication, make some friends here, go out. What exactly?
With zero energy,
Mm-hmm.
that works out just fine.
Mm-hmm. And this is not me complaining by any means, guys.
No.
I'm thankful to have had this experience that I have. It's taught me a lot. It's brought me to that, you sometimes you just have to venture out to realize, like,
Exactly.
where your home is, like,
Yep.
where you belong. And I realized that. Like, I realized that Cairo is actually where I belong. I have learned a lot. I will take a lot from this experience.
Yeah.
But I like to create. I love to make art. And since I've been up here, I finally did this past weekend. I finally finished an order that I got a week before I had left to come up here, and that was back in July. So, like, it was July. When did I move here? I think it was July 20. Oh, I think this is a year today, actually.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it today?
it was a year today I moved here.
Okay.
And, yeah. So I didn't do the order. I got the order right before I had come here, right before I got this position. And I realized that, I haven't created, like, I haven't done those things that I love so much. And then being further away and being up here, it's been kind of like a solitude in a way. So
Right.
a lot of things have come to me, and I've realized, like, what's more important. I've had to make that decision. So
I feel that.
Money, my friends.
I feel that, and that's the funny part about it is mowing lawns and doing landscaping and picking heavy stuff up and putting heavy stuff down. It's hard work, but
Oh yeah.
I will never complain about having the freedom and the sheer enjoyment at the end of the day of busting my ass and making, pennies on a dollar. Because here's the thing, guys, run your own business, but $40 a lawn doesn't go very far. But you know what? I'm happy as shit to do it because it's incredibly fulfilling work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, and that's another thing. Like, like I said, I've learned so much from this position.
Yeah.
I have realized that the compassion part of me, the heart that I have, has led me to be more of an HR kind of person, I suppose. And I know that sounds weird, me, an HR person. Okay. But I recognize when somebody needs help.
Yeah.
I've recognized when you just have to sometimes fight for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I've recognized all these different things, and I know, like, I used to want to be like a therapist, a counselor, whatever, but I did not want to do the schooling. I didn't want to have to go and get that degree and all that stuff. So this kind of gives me a little bit of that, because I'm actually there for the people that I work with,
Right.
So it's taught me a lot of different things. So,
well, speaking of being there for the people that we work with, we've got Louder over on Twitch, and we've got B-Jack's Attacks chiming in and throwing some love up. How's it going, man? Louder says, I'm still louder and shut up, Brandon, over on Facebook. And then B Jackson Jack says, yes, you are. Nope. And then there's I think, is that a heart on? Yeah, that's a heart on. And a coffee cup full of liquid lava.
Liquid lava. We love the liquid lava.
So, yeah. What you got over there on Facebook? Or YouTube, sorry.
Over in the YouTube use of tubes. Let's see here. Baghead said the chat would be cooler if Brandon and Energy J showed up. And he's throwing bananas and ogres and rhinos and oh my god. And then Mr. Guy says Baghead, one of the coolest people, show up early, and also Brandon and Jay are lame, according to Guy. Baghead says exactly, and also it was an amazing festival. Dad says hello, Tony and Heather, glad to see you. And Baghead says hi, Mr. Guy, you are amazing. Mr. Guy said 7-10-hour days is too much, and Baghead says I wanted to work at. What does that say? Gosh dang it! I wish that heart thing would go away. At Spencer's in the mall when I was younger, but they didn't do well enough. I didn't do well enough. They didn't do well enough. Okay. I think I'm caught up now.
Yeah. And then B Jackson Attacks over on Twitch says, my emotes, I made you. And what's up with Heather's mic? We've had that issue forever, man.
My mic.
Your mic, I can hear you just fine.
But what do I sound? Oh, man.
I have no idea.
I sound like poop.
No.
Maybe I was too far away. Can you guys hear me now?
You guys chime in chat and let us know what Heather's mic sounds like. Go ahead and talk for a minute, Heather.
I'm talking, and maybe you guys can tell me if I'm sounding good or bad. I hope I'm better. What are you doing? I can see you. Are you fixing me? Looking at stuff. Oh.
No, I'm sharing links again.
Oh. Sharing the links. Thanks.
She sounds quieter and in a hallway. Okay. Yeah.
I sound like I'm in a hallway?
Yeah. Well, no, you sound good coming into the system, but going out of the system, it's the issue we've had before, and I can't fix that unless you're in studio.
Does this work? Does this work for you? Put my hand behind the microphone.
That's right.
Reverb is a tin reverb of a tin can. Fantastic.
That's right. Yeah, okay. You got louder.
I got like more of a tin can-ish.
I have no idea.
So yeah. Either way, thanks guys for hanging out with us. So let's talk a little bit about Tuscola-Palooza.
Oh my God. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go grab the t-shirt because it's right over there.
I got one of them too. As soon as I got there, it was like, nope, I need one of these.
Yep.
I need these. So, Tuscola-Palooza, you guys, we had Terry and Mary on the Thursday before the event. And we've gone every single year that it has been going on. They continue to keep on having I guess I put a little pillow behind it. They continue to keep the show going.
Yes, it's amazing.
You know, yeah, I'm so glad they ended up still doing it. Wayne, unfortunately, the owner and one of the big guys that we party on the property, actually, he ended up losing his battle, and but they still did the show in honor because he said, please keep on rocking, and that's exactly what they did. So
and they did such an amazing tribute to him.
They did an absolute amazing tribute, and we all held our cans, whatever we were drinking up, and in honor of him, because he was always out there and getting everybody to dance or whatever. And like last year, he kept on coming over to me and Brandon and was trying to get us to hit the beach balls around and dance, and so I do remember seeing him every year out there at Platinum Lake. Beautiful property.
Incredible property.
And it's a different festival. I've never been to another festival like it.
No.
And it's close to home.
Yes.
So, got a shirt?
Yes. Actually, I'm going to put myself on full screen so you guys can see. So here is the front of the shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully so. The color blue is absolutely amazing. And then here is the back of the shirt. Hopefully you guys can see that. And yeah, holy cow. It was so much fun. And as you can see, there we are over on the side where it says Strange Friends Media and Don't Make This Weird Podcast. So it was such a great time. We had an absolute blast. If you guys want to pause that, you can see all of the sponsors and whatnot. So yeah, it was incredible, guys. If you missed it, get your calendars ready because they will be making a public announcement of when the next Tescolapalooza is going to be. You can also follow them on Tescolapalooza.com, and you can also follow them on the Facebook page. So,
and you can fill out the application if you're a band or musician, you're interested in playing out there, or if you have a food truck or you're a vendor, any of that kind of stuff. Or if you want to volunteer even to get into the festival. I mean, you can buy the tickets and still go volunteer. It doesn't matter. It all goes to a good cause, the Tuscola County Child Advocacy Center. That came out weird. Anyway, that's what it is. And all that money that they raise, it goes towards them. So
yep. And that's the best part about it, guys. I mean, everybody out there is so freaking awesome. The volunteers out there, you know, they're looking for potential board members that are just willing to work and put the time in, because they're always looking for volunteers. But I want to say it's going to be around Christmas time, I think it is, when they're going to be making the announcement for when the next Tescolapalooza is. And guys, when that happens, mark your calendars, fill out the application if you're a band, communicate with them if you're a vendor. And guys, holy shit, we're going to shift gears just for a second because Heather, Savage Burger was incredible.
Oh my God. So, truth be told, it's like, it's a lot of food.
Yes.
It's a lot of food. So I shared my burger because I can't eat a full burger, and we ended up getting fries as well.
Yes.
Those fries are Parmesan truffle fries. Holy moly.
So good.
They were amazing. We shared ours with everybody though.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Because there was more than enough there. But we got the black and blue, or whatever. Burger.
The black and blue Angus burger?
Yeah. Yeah, yes. It was so good. And the meat that they use for those burgers and the foods that they make there is actually from the Thumb Meat Market.
Yes, it was so freaking good.
It was amazing. I would recommend it. 10 out of 10 recommend.
Yes.
Like, if you ever get a chance to go to that food truck, do it, because it is so good. It is so good. The garlic Parmesan truffle oil fries are so amazing. I made the mistake. I got a cup of like ketchup and I was like, I'm going to try it. I dipped it in there and I was like, ugh. I immediately walked over to the trash can and threw that cup of ketchup away. I really did. I was like, nope, that's nasty. That ain't it. And I went and threw it away. I was like, yeah, that's not happening. Yes, they were absolutely amazing. And it was such a great time.
Yeah. Well, and that's the funny part about it is Melissa and I got the Texas Hoss burger.
Mm-hmm. What was on that?
Oh, God, it was fucking amazing. So it take like your Western burger. Like, I think there was it was a couple of different kinds of cheeses. There was an onion ring, I think it was on there, which was so freaking good. Mm-hmm. And then like bacon and like a bunch of Western stuff, which was, oh my God. It was funny because we got it because we split it because the burgers are freaking huge.
They are big, yes.
And I was like, baby, eat what you got to eat. I'm not worried about it because it was her first meal of the day. Because I smashed some food a little earlier. But she ended up eating like 3/4 of the burger. And I'm like, good, eat. And then we got the Parmesan fries, which, oh my God.
Lordy, look out.
Those Parmesan truffle fries were incredible. Now, here's the thing. The other truck that they had out there, and I wish I could have remembered the name of that truck because, guys, I'm sorry. Their street tacos were
It was a hard
incredible.
name to say. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was like it was a different kind of. It was something. I thought it was something cantina
Yeah,
or something.
guys,
You can find it on the. You can find it on there, but yeah,
yeah, I
on the
mean,
Facebook page, you
I
can see
speak
like.
English and bad English, so all I know is their street tacos were amazing because they had this shredded chicken on their street tacos. Oh
Mhm.
my God. I don't know what they used to season it, but it was so freaking good. It was almost like Jamaican jerk,
Oh, really?
but it was
Mhm.
it was more like think like Southwestern
Yeah.
type seasoning. And it had just a little bit of zing to it with the shredded chicken. And oh my God, the sauce that they made. Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm telling you, some food trucks are where it's at.
I,
Honestly,
I'm telling you,
like.
the Savage Burger, we kept going back. Like I had two
Mhm.
street tacos because I was there for the majority of the day. And
Yeah.
those street
Yeah.
tacos, anybody that's ever had street tacos, like if you were not having a street taco, you're missing out on life.
Yeah. Sad. Sadness. Yeah. I actually that's what I made for my dinner tonight. I just a really quick, because this is funny. I
What you
got
got?
like a little quarter, a little quarter of burger and made myself. It was $1.74 for my burger. That's how tiny it was that I got, and I brought that home and made little teeny street taco.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Well, I mean, because honestly, I can't. I don't eat a lot,
Right.
so
Right.
I don't want to waste a bunch of food. So yeah, I got this teeny little rolled up. It was just funny. I was like, all right, yeah, street tacos. Street tacos are worth that.
They totally are. And I mean, it's great. So my birthday was yesterday. And to follow
Yeah.
up on that whole foodie
Happy
thing.
birthday. Did you do the one thing? One thing.
What?
Did you do the say it's a birthday?
No.
Did you do the suit dance?
No. Oh, well, actually, so
Melissa?
but I don't know. She was at work.
Oh.
So here's the thing. I'm 48. Yes, I know. I look fucking old as dog shit, but that's okay. So this was the first year since I've turned 40
Chill.
that I've literally woke up and nothing hurt.
You're lucky, dude.
Well, no, hold on. Don't get ahead of me. So I worked out, did my morning routine, did my devotion, and then got up to go to the bathroom. So somebody, I don't know who the hell it was, left the steam cleaner in the hallway.
Oh no.
So as I'm walking to the bathroom, and it's a very short trip from the studio here to the bathroom, ended up smashing the shit out of my pinky toe.
Fantastic.
And I'm like, yay, 48. I think I broke my pinky toe.
Well, at least you banged it on something, buddy.
I mean, hey, if that includes getting smashed on my 48th birthday, mission accomplished.
There you
But
go. Oh man, just blown up.
so I literally spent most of my birthday working with my buddy Darren trying to get Maddie's bike put together, which was so much fun because I've recently been blessed with 7 bikes that I dug out of a picker bush about the height of me and about the girth of this room. So I've been working on that. And then I was like, I don't know what the hell I want for my birthday dinner. Because you know how you get to the point where like you've cooked all week and you're just kind of like over it.
You want something for your birthday. You want to have a special meal.
Right. So apparently the fat kid in me was like, we're doing this. So the Carroll Meat Market, which obviously anybody that has been here, the Carroll Thumb Meat Market, guys, go there because you never know what kind of secret sauce they have.
Mm-hmm.
I got the last 3 pounds of blueberry maple sausage.
What?
Oh my God, was it amazing?
Blueberry maple sausage.
Yes, and they had real blueberries in there.
What?
And they had real.
Have it close.
Oh my God, it was so freaking good. So I made little blueberry maple sausage burgers. And then I also went and got some brioche bread and made French toast.
Oh, dude.
Oh my God. I was in a food coma after I had my birthday dinner.
Oh my God. That sounds amazing, dude. That sounds amazing.
So yeah, that's what I had for dinner. And then, I sat and watched, I didn't get the chance to watch a movie because Jay was like, hey, we're going to be doing this. And I'm like, shit, rain check.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of did all of the birthday activities today because everything was soaked and I couldn't mow today. So I caught up with a movie with Maddie. We watched Resident Evil Afterlife, which is great.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing oh God, what the hell? Movie marathon with all of the well, that's the start over there. Of all of the Blu-rays and DVDs that I have, and then I also have like literally, a 4-foot stack of a row of like 7 Blu-ray and DVDs in the magic room that we're just going to start watching that stuff. But then Melissa finally got off work and she's like, hey, you need to be taken out for your birthday. And I'm like, you don't have to, like, don't spend money on me. It's not a big deal. So she took me out for my birthday dinner, which was amazing. I had chicken Alfredo.
Yum.
With all of the cheeses and big fat chunks of baked broccoli, which was so good.
Oh, yeah, that's so good.
I couldn't finish it. I literally had like 10 bites and I was like, I'm full. I'm so sorry. And then to kick it off, we went to our local game store. And I am getting in for the midnight pre-release of Bloomburrow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's going to be an awesome. Well, and what's really cool is this is going to be I think this is the first pre-release for our local game store because they are actually sanctioned by Wizards of the Coast.
Nice. That is really awesome.
So,
I love that store. I love that little store.
It's great because we're supporting our friends and, putting bread on their table, which I'm completely okay with. But yeah. Anyways, to dial it back in, to go back to Tuscaloosa.
Yeah.
Guys, holy freaking cow. All of the bands were absolutely incredible. I don't think there was a bad band that played this year at Tuscaloosa. No. Not that there ever is, but from the first band until the Four Horsemen.
Oh, the Four Horsemen was great.
Oh my God.
Holy crap. I was there for 4 songs, and then like traffic gets ridiculous. Oh my God, they were amazing though. And that comes from someone that used to say they did not like Metallica.
Yeah.
I do like Metallica.
Of course you do.
And that was amazing. They did awesome. I don't know. There's a lot in chat. Can I take care of this?
Yeah, go ahead. Catch up in chat real quick.
Okay. So Baggett says nobody is talking to you, Brandon. Brandon says, I was going to say it was great to see you, guy, but apparently I'm lame. Four Keeps Gaming, Zombie. Says,
What's up, Zombie?
Smash that fucking like. And then Baggy says, where's my space helmet? Angry Birds. Four Keeps says, I heard Jamaican jerk. That's my fave shit. And he also says, happy late B-Day.
Thanks, man.
Baghead says, Savage Burger is Baghead's favorite. Happy birthday, Tony, from Brandon. Heather, please bring the mic closer. I have it closer, dude.
Yeah.
It's not any, that's all. That's all. It's not anything that I think I'm doing wrong.
So B-Jack Attacks over on Twitch says, I'm grabbing grub now. Glad to tune in for a second and see you all. Keep it weird. Thank you so much. We've also got somebody over on Rumble. It's Louder 3. Says I'm not right in the head. So there's that.
Korean tacos are something from Savage Burger.
Are amazing from Savage Burger.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the Korean tacos. I think that's what I had last time when I ate Savage Burger. Was the Korean tacos.
Man, I Going back to that, and then going back to the Savage Burger thing again.
Yes.
So when we went to go do the order, I looked in the window and I was like, "Hey, Adrian." I used to work with her at Bronner's. Her husband actually owns the truck,
Nice.
the food truck. So I've known about Savage Burger for a long time. I just have never made it to go, and I'm glad I did this time because it was so good.
What?
So good.
And that's the thing that I like about, there, like all of us were there. Nicole was there. Brandon was there, AKA, Walmart professor was there. Brian, thank you so much for coming out from Action Surge. It was great hanging with you. Guy was there. Dino was there. Maddie came, which was so much fun. Who else was there? Oh, Cody Vest.
Cody. Yeah.
Who is an incredible musician. We've got to get him on the show, like seriously. And I owe that man 2 steak dinners now. Whatever, I'll do it again. I got that man a steak dinner because let me tell you for a minute, before we get back into the rest of the Tuscola Palooza, Cody Vest, that man, go check him out. Incredible fucking musician. But he went a step above and beyond because this man made sure my daughter got home okay, and then stayed beside her to make sure that she was okay. And I'm like, bro, you just earned yourself a steak dinner for taking care of my daughter.
Yeah. They were like there, and then they're gone, and they're there. I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Well, and that's the thing is, when you're an adult, you can make adult decisions. So, and it was great to see that kind of gentlemanly behavior from Cody. And like, dude, seriously, mad respect for that. And I actually made the guy a steak dinner, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I owe you a steak dinner for taking care of my family, bro. But because I had to leave early, I had to teach a class the next morning. But it was great because, man, that's the vibe out there. It's a family vibe. There's kids, there's adults. Like, people want to drink, they can drink. They don't get too crazy. They don't get too out of control. Yeah. And, it's amazing. Because we got a picture of everybody, and I wish I still had it to where I could pull it up on here. But I don't, because I don't know what I did with the picture. I think it's on Melissa's phone. But no, it was awesome. Just all of us finally getting the chance to chill for this Tuscola Palooza.
Yes, it was. It was very nice, especially because it's always go, go, go. And it was nice to just kind of chill for a bit. It was very nice to just chill for a bit. Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. And the bands they had, like, holy cow.
Yeah, there's some new ones this year, and I was super impressed. Some heavy hitting female singers.
Man.
Wow.
Was it a Perfect Stranger?
Perfect Stranger.
Oh, those guys tore it up.
They were amazing. They did an amazing job. But yeah, there was a lot of new bands out there this year. It was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It was excellent. So, it's always nice to be able to hang out and go to that and chill out. But like I said, this year it was fantastic to just kind of be one of the patrons.
Big Medicine was the one band.
Medicine.
Yeah, so good. And they had Reverend Right Time and the First Cousins of Funk.
Yep. Oh man, those guys.
I remember partying with those guys back in the 90s.
Oh yeah. I was like 15, I think, when I first met them.
Wow.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I didn't meet them, but the first time I saw them on stage, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you have a story about when you saw them on stage. What were they wearing, Heather?
So the first time that I saw them, one of my friends' older sister and her friend were like, hey, we're going to Oil City, and we're going to go to this concert. Reverend Right Time and the First Cousins of Funk are going to be playing. Like, we really want to go see these guys. And I'm like, okay. They're like, you want to tag along? I'm like, hell yeah, I do. So they asked me, and then they asked the sister. But so we ended up going, and we got there, and it's this big festival.
Yep.
And this is like, I'm nervous as hell because back in that year, like, it's 95. back then it was fucking illegal and they were
Oh,
passing joints all over the place.
yes, they
And
were.
I'm nervous. I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm going to jail. They are going to have me going to jail for my first offense. I cannot do. I'm going to prison. So, I'm freaking out. Like I'm nervous because everybody is smoking all over the place, just everywhere.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm gonna go home. My mom's gonna be like, "What have you been doing?" So I'm trying to relax. The crowd is huge. There's so many people. And then, they announced that Reverend Right Time and the first Cousins of Funk are getting on. And during that, they have, you remember like in school when you had oh God, with like you put the films over and they had the light, the
Yep.
projectors.
Yeah.
Okay, so they had that.
Yeah.
And on this, they have this dish and they're putting like a clear dish and they're putting food drop coloring into the water and you're watching it just kind of, move around and do the thing. And
Yeah.
this is on their big screen. This is what
Yes.
they're doing. And so that starts, and then you hear that funky beat going, and you hear wah, 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 and they come out on the stage. They're all coming out on the stage, and they're just wearing, like, I think Walmart handlebags. That's it. That's all. That's it. And I was just like, what am I doing? I'm going to prison, and I think I just saw my first wiener. But this music's dope. Yeah, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The music was incredible. It literally transported me back like 30 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. But and as you get older, like there's different things. Like he's added different things. Like Rev talks a lot more, and
Yep.
I mean he's Rev. So
He's Rev.
He's talking about Jesus and all this other stuff and whatever. And some people are like, just get to the music, but he's doing his thing.
He totally is.
Let him rev it. His name is Reverend Right Time.
That's
Even
right.
If he is thinking about, do you want marijuana? Like he's gonna be up there. It's his stage. He's gonna say what he wants.
Right.
He's gonna do what he wants. Guy said the Four Horsemen rocked.
Yeah.
And Baghead said downtown Flint Reverend.
Yeah.
Do you wanna? Yep. Yep. Oh, also too out there.
Yes.
Who did we get the chance to see? Flint Santa.
Flint Santa rocked hard.
We didn't get a picture with him. He kind of chilled a little bit more this year.
A little bit.
He kind of sat back a little bit more and he chilled out a little bit more, and that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
he goes to concerts all the time. That man deserves to chill out and eat food and just enjoy himself. It was actually kind of good to see him just kind of do his thing. Because every time I've ever seen him at a show, he is up front, stage, center, rocking out. And he was up there. He was still up there, but it was hot. He needed a little break.
They had a live feed on the Four Horsemen that I watched for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And it was so freaking cool because literally off to, stage right, there's Flint Santa just going hard.
Seeing him going.
Yeah, it was so freaking awesome. And like the way that these guys did, like I think it was Master of Puppets they covered when they were doing the live stream. Oh my God, it was so freaking good.
It was good.
Yeah.
I was like, holy is this Metallica? Honestly, like the way that they performed, they came out there, they were doing the headbanging, like the hair swirling and all of that stuff, and I was like, what am I seeing here? Like, they're great. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, they are absolutely incredible. And I mean, I wish we could have got the time to, sit back and chill with them because I saw them come pulling up, and it was funny because I didn't realize it was the lead singer I was chatting with when we went up to go get food from one of the food trucks.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I seen them guys before. I want to say I seen them in, what was it, Ohio or Illinois? I don't remember. But they they put on a hell of a live show. It's so good to see.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's definitely was worth it. Brandon says, Flint and Santa love my t-shirt. Apparently he's a chemistry guy. Yeah, that shirt was cool.
He was wearing the element of surprise.
Element of surprise. Yes. I
Uh,
loved it. It was awesome. It was
yeah.
so good to hang out with Brandon and with Brian. Just
Yeah.
everybody came out and hung out. It was nice to just see. But you know what was interesting this year?
What's that?
Because I wasn't vending, I
Yeah.
didn't see as many people because I was just chilling out where we were set up.
Yep.
And I mean, we walked around a little bit,
Yeah.
but and to get food, other than that, like I just kind of chilled and it was nice. Not that I don't want to see people, but
Right.
it was just like, okay, I can chill for a moment, Usually they know where to come find me, and that's at my booth, but this year I didn't have it, so.
Well, that's what was different for me too, because hey, having the ability to just sit and chill, like that never happens when we're doing the festivals and events. And I think this was the first year that we all had the opportunity to just sit and chill and relax.
Yeah.
And like it was weird because I'm sitting there with Melissa waiting for everybody to show up, and I'm like, am I supposed to be doing something? Like, what's going on? Because you know how it is during festival season. It's insanity.
Yeah. We're set up, ready to go. I have my booth set up. I'm usually over there doing the thing. And then usually that's it. Like I'm over at the booth and I'm usually off to the side. Like last year I was off so far. I didn't even see the stage. I wasn't, but I try to make it up there for at least one song, for each band to support.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of like, okay, we're a sponsor. Are we supposed to be doing something? And then I know this guy, like I worked with him a long time ago. I don't think he remembers me from working at Walmart. He came over and he sat next to me. He was sitting on the cooler and he was just like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, it's good. What's happening? Like, of course, this is the time like I'm by myself. I'm like, who is this dude? But I knew him. So he starts talking to me and he's just like, yeah, I just, I'm giving out this poppin' stuff to the bands. And he was like, hey, I saw you on Don't Make This Weird. You are funny. You're fucking funny. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I was just, because at first I was like, nah, what am I doing?
It's so funny you say that because like the way we were set up and we had like the canopies and stuff, the canopy behind us, the guy was like, hey, you're that guitar player guy. And he was talking to Cody.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the other side where we had, because we were literally next to the John Pisek and the Brotherhood canopy tent set up, because that's where when they would be between sets, they'd come and hang with us. And then on the other side, the guy was like, God, you look really familiar. I don't know where's that. And then his friend showed up. He's like, dude, it's the podcast guy. And I'm like, this is so fucking weird.
And I felt bad because I was just like,
yeah,
I don't know what this guy's doing. Like, what's happening? And then he's just like, you're on that podcast. So don't make this weird one. Your sponsor's here.
Right.
Yes, Friends Media. I'm like, yep, that's thanks, dude. And like,
yeah, it was so crazy.
Yeah. So over in chat. Brandon says, I guess Chaos was mad at us for not inviting her. Air quotes, we totally did. Melissa says, you were doing something, guarding me while I took a nap.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Baghead says, nobody invites Baghead.
What?
He's mad. He's angry.
What? Baghead's always invited.
Baghead, we invited you. We told everybody to come out to a Tuscola-palooza.
Yeah.
We invited everybody to come to Tuscola-palooza. Baghead tells everyone to shut up. Oh, God. You two going back and forth.
Oh, that's great.
You going back and forth. Yeah, no, it's...
Baghead for president.
That festival, though, like, every year, it was a lot bigger this year. There was more...
Holy cow.
More and more and more every year. More people keep on showing up. Which is great, because they've heard that it's such a great time. It's such a fun time, and... It's just neat to see everybody out there. And then I was actually seeing somebody fishing out of the lake, and I was like,
yep,
I didn't bring my fishing pole. Pulls out this big bass. I was like, damn it. I could have been fishing.
Well,
I don't know. It just is a relaxing festival. And, like you said, am I supposed to be doing something? And then I'm like, shit, am I supposed to be doing something?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what was so funny is like this was the first year that I think they set up the barrels or the trash cans as barricades to set up the canopies. So then there were still areas for people to sit. And like the canopies started to stretch back, like where they would park the cars this year. There was probably about 50 yards between the cars and the canopies. And then from the canopies forward, it was all people from there to the stage. And it was like another probably 75, 100 yards from the canopies to the stage. And that was full. That was so full of people. It was awesome.
Absolutely. It was absolutely full. And then you could see people across Platinum Lake that were sitting there tailgating.
Yes. Yes.
So even it was cool to see that. So Ben had a van, scooter, and a wheel to Bard out. he was wanting to go to the festival to Bard. I can see you being a Bard, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude, you got to come out next year. Seriously, we are inviting you now.
Yeah,
when
now
they make
you get the invite.
Yeah, when they make the public announcement, follow Tescolapalooza.com or Tescolapalooza on Facebook. And dude, you're invited. Come hang out with us. Get your ticket. Do the things. Support local. And hey, who knows? If you want to be a volunteer, like grab your scooter, bro. Run people over. It's fun.
Just gonna do that. Yeah, no, it was an excellent festival. I'm looking forward again to next year because they are going to be doing it. They're going to be announcing that date again. We're going to get on to. We're going to be a sponsor again and see if we can get some other people coming out. Maybe, I know David mentioned that he really wanted to come out to Tuscaloosa. We'll have to get him out again. Maybe we can get everybody out. I'm not sure who the headliner is going to be next year, but every year they keep on crushing it. So
it was freaking awesome.
It was awesome. It was very awesome.
Well, it is inching towards that top of the hour here. One more thing I want to talk about Tescolapalooza, and we're going to completely change gears for the rest of the time that we have here. Guys, if you get the chance to see any of these bands that were there, and they're still on the Tescolapalooza.com page, holy shit. Big Medicine, A Perfect Stranger, Whiskey Bottle Blues, Infamous Quick, The 99. Holy cow. John Pizek and the Brotherhood. Go see them. Go support them.
It's local to us.
Yes.
But they do travel. Especially the Four Horsemen. You can probably catch them pretty much anywhere as well. So definitely check these people out. Support their pages. Go over there, like them. And also, don't forget to hit the like button here.
Down.
So it is the top of the hour. We have some shout outs to give, some channels that we absolutely love and adore.
Yeah.
And then what we have going on over here at Strange Friends Media.
So much cool stuff. It's amazing. All right, I'm going to pop that up on our screen so you guys can see that. Hopefully it'll translate onto your screen because, there's, we have so much stuff that we do. Good God, man. Hopefully that's popping up on your screen, Heather.
I'm waiting. There it goes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, even though you guys can't hear me the best. Tin can it up over here, Mr. Roboto. I'm going to go ahead and announce the ones that are under the Strange Friends umbrella. Was It Worth It? Initiative Impossible, Guitar Fridays, Chill Stream, Tempest Striker Gaming, Baghead, Suck My Deck, Magic Gaming Jerks, and I think that's it. Oh,
and don't make this weird.
Don't make this weird.
Yeah.
This is my brain podcast.
So, and ones that we support or we guest star on or hang out with, MTG Attitude, MTG Dreamer, Rule of Cool, Twiddler's Place, Action Surge, and last but certainly not least, Chaos Gaming. We love those guys. And we're also going to give a shout out to our patrons. We're going to flip over there real quick. the Weirdos, Editor J and Mr. Guy, and the Deckheads, Big Box Dave, and I gotta load a page. We still we don't have any groupies and strange friends, but
nobody likes you. I mean, they don't like us. Wait a minute.
I mean, it happens.
I thought you all loved me so much.
Right? What the hell, guys? Come on. We need some strange friends.
So we're gonna shift some gears. We do appreciate all of you that support us, whether you're paying a patron or not. You just come here to hang out and you get in the chat and you're having conversations with us, joining us every Thursday. All of you guys, especially Baghead comes out, Brandon, Mr. Guy,
Four Keeps, Zombie.
For Keeps Gaming. Yeah, all of you guys that are hopping into chat, we do appreciate you. Melissa, thanks for coming over and hanging out here. My dad makes it every time that he's awake and not sleeping for the show.
Fasha.
Do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Lots and lots and lots of love to you guys. There's a few that are being a little bit shy, not saying anything, but that's okay. And those that catch the show afterward, Dave is one of our repeat offenders of watching the show the next day. I absolutely love Dave. He is such a great guy.
Yeah.
Has a heart of gold, that man. And and then Pipe Dream Gaming, Jay jumps in here, Editor Jay, and there's so many different ones. Twiddler jumps in here, Pauses come on here. All of that. We have a strange friend, Mr. Guy, upgraded to the strange friends tier.
What?
Oh. What?
That's awesome. Gonna need an update on that.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We need to update that. Thank you, bestie.
That's right.
Bestie and my little buddy. So, yeah, it's just an awesome thing to be able to have all of you hanging out with us. Thursday nights are one of those nights that get to, especially, I'm just going to say it, like my 7-day stretch right now. I'm happy to be here with you guys. This is I can relax, I can chill out, and I can talk to you guys and hang out. Oh, Mr. Guy says I did. Apparently.
Someone run off with your credit card again, Mr. Guy?
Oh, no. Who did that? Jeez. Blasting farts and stealing credit cards. Who's doing that?
Was that Baghead?
Baghead. But yeah, so thank you guys again for hanging out with us and supporting us. Not necessarily monetarily, but just in general. We do appreciate you guys. We've been doing this for how long now?
We are literally a month shy of doing this for 7 years.
7 years. Unbelievable. 7 years, dude. Next month, August coming up, the 19th, it'll be 10 fucking years, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
10 years since we've known each other, but 10 years since I've been free from the stupid C word. And
fuck cancer.
Being said, absolutely fuck cancer. All together, yes. With that being said, there's some things that are happening right now within our circle and within our circle.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's so much as public, but one of our dear friends, Katie, she's been on. She was on Strange Friends Media before. Yep. She's going through it, dudes. Like, she's going through it. If you want to throw some love up there for her, support, some positives, whatever, we do appreciate it. She's been fighting the good fight for a long time, and we also have some close friends in the circle that have lost their loved ones to this battle as well. So, yeah, absolutely. F freaking cancer. Not that I'm sitting here like, yeah, I've been married 10 years, but I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
I'm thankful to be here. Tim says, Lada says, I don't think I've liked anyone for 7 years. What?
Let's just say you're very selective, good sir.
Crazy. Mr. Guy says, I drink a lot, LOL. Love you guys. Absolutely agree to that. So, yeah, so just putting up that love. I'm not saying if you do prayers, cool, put some prayers up for these people. If you just throw out some good positive juju, that works too. Anything like that. It's just, cancer is such a bitch of a battle as it is. I mean, I'm thankful the route that happened with me. I mean, you were there. We've
Yep.
talked about it on here before, guys. Um, so you know, the 19th of August is almost more important than my birthday. I mean, it is
It's your
technically
second
at this
birthday.
point. It's my second birthday, you know. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I was in Ann Arbor on the 19th, you know, back in 2014, and able to for my doctor that looked like she was from Bob's Burgers to come in and be like, go live your life, kid. Go live your life. And not everybody gets that opportunity. So
No.
anyway, let's not be sad. We're gonna keep on moving up here.
Well, and that's the thing is that, you know, one of the things that I really love about what we do here, you know, when Mary and Terry were on, you know, Strange Friends Media, and they're hanging out with us on the podcast, you know, both of them brought up a really great sentiment of, you know, life is best experienced when we pull together, not because we have differences or we disagree with something, but like, you know, doing these festivals and these events, doing this podcast, it's so much better when we put our differences aside and we just function together and go, all right, somebody's got to be the adult here. And, you know, not to get too far off into the weeds, but with all the crazy shit that's going on at the end of the day, regardless of what you support or don't support, don't be a dick. We still have to work together with each other. And, you know, yeah, I mean, that's the thing is that, you know, hey, you know, whatever you believe, don't be a dick. It's pretty fucking straightforward. Like, smile on your brother. Everybody get together and try and love one another right now. Because that is what it's about. Preserving life, living life, enjoying life.
Live, motherfucker. Life is best lived, honestly. And in these situations, like, if you do not feel like you're living life the way that you want to be living it, there's got to be other solutions, like good solution, positive solutions. Just saying, you know, like the decision for me, I know where my home's at.
Yep.
I know where it's at. So, you know, and I don't feel like this is living doing this craziness. So anyway, not to go back. Get off my soapbox.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, one of the coolest memories that I just shared today was being with my daughter Maddie, and you know, we were burning shit in the bonfire pit because it was a new chapter in her life that she was moving forward with. And I'm not going to get into the fucking details. That matters not. What matters is that it's a new chapter in her life, and we are experiencing that together. And that was such a cool moment because, you know, after that, it's like, you know, we're watching the fire and we love, you know, fire is very cleansing when it comes to a new chapter
it is, absolutely.
In a very healthy manner. And it was funny because when we're done, I'm like, hey, you hungry? Let's go watch a movie. And she's like, yeah. She's like, is that video still on? I'm like, let's fucking do it, you know?
Yeah.
And,
yeah, absolutely.
And you know, we've done that. We actually, what was it? Oh God, what was it? Jen actually brought it up and she's like, when are we going to redo fucking Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah.
Like, we started that.
Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready. I'm ready. The funny part about it, the ironic part about it is the fact that house.
Yes.
That house.
Yes.
The house that I am going to be moving into, that house was a home for the first person that bought it before Jen owned it. She had gotten out of a bad marriage. I got a divorce, and she bought that house for herself.
Yep.
And same thing. Jen went through it. She bought that house for herself.
Yep.
And then I was going through some shit, and I slept on her couch, and it was like, it's a freedom home. It's a fucking freedom home.
Same.
So now, same, freedom home. So now I'm coming back around and to be getting that home, to being able to have that sanctuary permanently.
Yep.
And it felt like that. When we were there, it felt like that. So it's just like, it's freedom home. That's what it is. And everybody's so comfortable, like hanging out. It was such a cool experience.
It was amazing.
Melissa, I've got something to burn.
Let's do it, darling.
Get rid of it.
Burn
rid of it. Get rid of it. Freedom home, yes. Mr.
Freedom home,
Guy.
yeah.
Freedom home. On the wall, like when you walk in by the door, it
Yeah.
says now entering a stress-free zone.
I noticed that. That was so cool.
I actually bought that when I was going through it. I was coming home daily. I would sit in my vehicle. I didn't want to go in the house. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with it. So I'd sit out in my vehicle, and then finally one day, like, I saw that, I seen that, like, and I picked it up, and I hung it right when I come into the townhouse, you know, where I used to live at.
Yep.
And that was just a reminder that no matter what kind of shit was happening within those walls,
yeah,
I was not going to let it stress me out.
Right.
I still did. But, but now it's come to this home, the freedom home, and it truly is a stress-free zone. Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly. So.
Melissa just chimed in chat again.
I need a sledgehammer first. What are we breaking up?
You know, hey, I've got 4 sledgehammers, girl. You pick your poison. I've got, I think it's a 8 pound, 10 pound, and 12 pound. So.
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
Oh, that's wrong thing. Melissa, I absolutely adore you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I love you, girl. I understand. I completely understand.
Yeah.
So, so it's just that turnaround there, and you know, that's me coming back to Caro. Like, that's freedom home again for that reason, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's love you too. I'm looking forward to Saturday morning cartoons. To
Hell yes.
Cards Against Humanity.
My God.
More trips from the guys coming from Mass to come and stay there, because there's more than enough room, and that one room will always be Rudy's room.
Always Rudy's room.
Always will be Rudy's room. But you know, just I look forward to seeing them, because they'll be coming back again. They're gonna come visit. They're coming back out again for another thing that's happening. But you know, it's just the friends we've made.
Yes.
The friends we've made along the way, the friends that we have made from doing this podcast, from doing this Strange Friends media, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Nope.
I would
1000% love it.
Little buddy.
Yeah.
Mr. Guy says, stress-free zone, Melissa. Stress-free zone. But yeah, so, you know, that's just, at the end of the day, that's what I look at. Life is best lived.
Mm-hmm.
Life is the family that you make, the family that you keep, that you were given. It's the experiences. It's coming together. It's putting together a dinner made with love. It's having the moments to be yourself and to express who you are in a safe, stress-free zone. To just be yourself. Quirks. Everything, no quirks, doesn't matter, to just be you. And that is one of the biggest things. I know that Don't Make This Weird is all over the place when it comes to us doing this show. We talk about everything and anything. It's not scripted.
No.
But the best thing that I can say about the Don't Make This Weird podcast is that we come together and we are here for a reason, and that is to just be people and to just have a safe space.
Well, and that's the thing is, I mean, the premise still holds true even after all of these years of real people having real conversation with real people. Yeah. And yeah, we try to put a comedic spin on it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But I mean, still in the same token, sometimes you got to have real conversation, and sometimes that's kind of uncomfortable, especially if you don't know how to have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here we are, you know, I mean, I'm getting a little preemptive, but in the same token, here we are 7 years later, proof that, you know, We may not know what the hell we're doing, but we're doing it.
But we're doing it, and that's the thing. There's more to come. There's more of these moments where there's more things that are going to come from doing this show, from doing this podcast,
Yep.
because I'm telling you, little buddy, once I get back and I find that fucking job where I have the weekends and the early morning, like the 8 to 5, beautiful, chef's kiss, then we're gonna have to, because I'm gonna be 2 blocks away from you, motherfucker.
Yes.
2 blocks.
2 blocks.
And we're going to record stupid, silly videos.
Of course we are.
And make some fucking awesome stuff, some content for you guys. But, I get caught up in this rat race up here, and, a year has gone by.
Yep.
A year has gone by.
It has. It's crazy.
Yeah. So.
Well, I know a lawn boy, when you get back to the neighborhood, it does a fairly decent job.
Yeah. Yes. Thanks, little buddy. Excuse me, little buddy.
Oh my God. I fucking love that.
I feel bad too, though, guys. Like, I'll get back and I'll be like, finger phone. Tony, I'm home. I'm at the house. I'm inside. Can you come over, little buddy, and help me unload all of my shit? Because I load it all up here.
Yep.
I put everything in the truck, and then
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. You're like, ETA. I think you stopped asking me ETA because by the time I load all my stuff up, and I'm tired because I worked a 10-hour the day before.
Yep.
I'm exhausted. I get there probably about 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock later, almost every time I decide to come back, and I'm just tired of shit by the time I get there. So, and I'm like, hey, buddy, can you please come home?
Well, and that's the thing.
It's not like been super heavy stuff, but
right.
Yeah.
Well, and it's big, bulky stuff, and it's awkward to carry. So going up those steps, because you've got those little short legs, it's hard to carry big, bulky shit, plain and simple. I don't care who you are.
Oh, but I did carry a fucking couch like a beast.
Yes.
Beast, man.
You're a goddamn beast, Heather.
Yeah. I helped carry a couch up them steps. Like, you want to stop? No. Keep going. Because I knew if I set that fucker down, it wasn't going to happen. Carried that couch up there like it was like... Yeah. Well, I mean, the lady at the store where the couch was, she's like no bigger than a minute, and she's shorter than I am. Like, she maybe is like 90, maybe 100. I'm going to be nice. Maybe 100 pounds. And that wasn't going to be mean, but she's tiny. Like, she's little. She lifted that damn thing up like it was nothing. Like, I can't be shown up. Fuck this. Yeah, I'm carrying it inside. Which way to the beaches, ladies? Like, no way.
That's what's so funny about that is we have some of the most badass women. I swear, probably in a few square miles, that actually have mom and pop places that work here, and especially that girl at the restore. Holy shit, she's a fucking beast.
Damn. Yeah, she's like, she ate her Wheaties.
Oh yeah,
totally.
I've watched her take one of those full size dressers with like the mirror fold out shit and like the fancy roll out drawers. I've watched her pick one of those up by herself and put it on the roll around dollies.
Like, unbelievable, dude. That's like how she hoisted that couch up. It was like, what?
She's a fucking beast, and you're not wrong. I'd have to say, and this is being generous, she's 90 pounds soaking wet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'm saying 100. I'm like, she's got to be. She's probably not, but I'm saying that. When you're smaller, that's a thing. Like, when you're smaller, you want to be bigger. When you're bigger, you're like, fuck no, I'm not. Do something. Fuck off.
See, it's always the little ones you got to worry about, because if they're short, they can climb on fucking counters, man.
Oh,
don't ever get sassy with a short person.
When you got junk in your trunk like me, getting up on those counters, no thanks. Unless there's Cheez-Its, then maybe. But other than that, no. Actually, no. I honestly, dude, I'm on that journey right now. I know a couple other people that are doing the shot skis. I do not. I eat,
Yeah.
but I make better choices.
Yeah.
It's like change my brain from I need a sugar. Like I had a birthday cupcake. I split that, and then I had another birthday cupcake, but I ended up like taking a bite out of it and I tossed it in the garbage.
Yeah.
And there was still like some of the stuff from the party left over, and I
Yep.
ended up tossing all that shit in the garbage too, that all the sweet stuff.
Yep.
Because like by that day I was like, I don't want the sweets. What the fuck? Like, what's wrong with me? And then now it's just like all healthy. It's weird. Like my brain switched, and I'm like, oh, healthy choices and teeny little bits of
Yeah.
which is good. I'm okay with that. Let's see what we got here. When Melissa said I need to remember where I put the damn thing, Mr. Guy says it's over there. LOL. Melissa says LOL. That's not helpful. It's the last place you'll look. And then Mr. Guy says you got some beast woman out there.
I'm fucking telling you, like,
Yeah.
shit, Melissa. She was literally like just fucking picking all kinds of heavy shit up and going, I got this, back off. And I'm just like, damn. All right, cool.
You haven't seen Jen in action. She left one couch up by herself.
I've worked beside Jen.
Oh, yeah.
Did you forget?
She's a little beast, man. She is a tiny little beast master, that one.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah,
and it's really cool seeing, you know, it's hilarious because you see some of the guys here, and I'm not throwing shade, and it's not a sexist thing, but seeing some of the women that are completely independent and totally badass because they can bench press a fucking dump truck.
Yeah.
And then you see some of the guys here, and it's like, it's a weed whacker. Pick it up.
You know what gets me? Like I carried that couch. I helped carry that couch in.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Like high-fiving, all this shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, hey, can you open this pickle jar? What the fuck, dude? Like,
it's a different type of fine motor skills.
I can master many things, but a pickle jar, I can't. Unless I tap it.
Yep.
Then I can open it. But God damn it. Hey, excuse me, can you open my water? Like they infused this motherfucker with some kind of plastic solder. I don't know what's happening. I can't open this.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me carry this couch in for you.
I got the couch, bitch. Open the pickle jar in the water.
Open the pickle jar. There's nothing like more sexy than a man that can open up your pickle jars for you, right, girls?
You're not wrong.
Ladies?
You're not wrong.
Yeah. No. So, there's that. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you say that too, because like that was a conversation I was having with Maddie. She's just like, Dad, I work out because it helps with my anxiety. And she's like, I think it's hilarious because she's got a couple of different jobs that she's working on right now. And she's like, Dad, what the hell happened to the men around this area? And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, they're little bitches. And you know, Maddie, she's a fucking beast.
Yeah. She's like, nah, I ain't waiting for nobody.
Yeah. Oh God.
She's not waiting for shit.
It's fucking great watching my little girl. And I can say that because she's still my little girl. But watching her literally bench press a dump truck and go, I got this, Dad. What you need? And I'm like, oh my God, I love you.
Yep.
And it's funny too, because that's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get her bike up and running. Because she's like, hey, Dad, let's go on a bike ride. I'm like, I don't have an extra bike yet. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But we're working on that. Thank you, Darren. You're amazing. And you're teaching me on all of the really cool things to do because there's certain things that are just out of my wheelhouse, buddy. I appreciate you, good sir.
Sometimes. Yeah. Melissa says Maddie is awesome. I do agree. I first met her when I met Maddie.
Yeah.
She was tiny.
Oh, yeah.
She was tiny. She came out. So the first time I went over to hang out. Do your men come in men's out there?
No, most of them don't. It's a totally different world here, bro.
So you and I started talking, and I came over to hang out with you. I was sitting on. You had two couches at the other place that you had, which
Yep.
now you have like a sectional, but you had two separate couches. And I was sitting on one corner of the couch, and you were on the other couch, and we were sitting there just having this conversation. And here's this little itty bit thing, this little itty bitty girl coming out, and she comes out with her blankie and comes and sits on your lap and says, "Good morning, Dad," and
Yep.
just like snuggles up. Teeny little thing. And it's so hard to believe that it's been that long, dude.
Right?
Good lordy.
Isn't it crazy though? And now I see this 20-year-old, very driven, very independent young woman who is a fucking beast.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just something else. It's hard to believe it. That time's gone that much.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What the hell? Like, I'm 48. When the hell did that happen? And how the hell do I have all and that's the thing is please don't think that I'm just picking and choosing one person, because I love all my children equally. Sean, Alexis, Mary, Maddie, all you guys.
Right.
Like,
right.
You're all the best and worst parts of me.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man, there is a fight going on in chat over you, buddy.
Oh shit, what do we got? What do we got?
After Mr. Guy said, "Do your men come in men's up there?" Melissa said, "Very few. Tony is one of the few, and he's mine, so there." And he says, "I think that's their business, Guy." And he says, "Fine, you can keep him, I guess." Melissa says, "Try and take him." Mr. Guy said, "Challenge accepted."
Uh-oh, look out.
Laughing her ass off. "Hey, Tony," wink, wink, Mr. Guy says. Oh, man. Come on for one festival, and he wants in your pants, Tony.
I'm just saying, I'm going to throw this out there, and Jay, fight me. Guy is one sexy fucking beast. Like, holy cow. You talk about a beast of a guy. I'm just saying, Guy is a sexy fucking beast. And I can say that because I'm 100% assured in my
your manhood.
In my manhood.
And your men's coming in men's size. There you have it, Melissa. Tony's feeling that man crush right back.
I'm just saying, hey, look, if I had to choose between the Boston 3 party there, man, it's a tough call because all of them are sexy bastards. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm kind of leaning a little bit more toward I will never tell you. Yeah. Or Rudy. There you go.
Rudy, yep. It's Rudy.
Yeah. Oh, man, you guys are going to be fighting all over that.
I'm just saying. It's a thing.
My bestie and my little buddy together. Okay,
that's right.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Unless me and you will go day drinking. Well, I guess Brandon might want in on that too. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't day drink without Brandon.
Challenge accepted. Challenge won't you won't. Challenge 1. You're welcome. Oh man, here we go. All right, weirdos, it is that time. What a great reminiscing and to talk about Tuscaloosa.
Yes.
We're both a year older. We're ready for this next trip around the sun again.
Yep.
Happy birthday again, little buddy.
Same.
Happy birthday. And I'm so excited because, like you said, some of the best birthdays are in July. And Dave just celebrated one too. The 13th.
Isn't he like 75 now?
I know a lot of people born in June and July.
Yep.
And yeah, there's some of the biggest hearts I've ever met, actually. So. Oh, they're going back and forth still. Thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Love you guys so much.
Love you all so much. Thank you for coming and hanging out in the chat. And if you've made it this far, again, hit the like and subscribe button, my friends.
It's down there.
Of course, I have this going on while I'm doing this. I might lose my microphone. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So thank you again, guys, for hanging out. Hit that like, subscribe button. We do appreciate all of you. Love you too, Brandon, my buddy. You guys can fight over Tony, Bestie, and little buddy. Melissa, have fun with that. And we appreciate you all hanging out. We hope to see you next time out at Tuscaloosa. We
Yes.
will see you again next Thursday. And as always, we thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel and supporting Strange Friends Media as well as Don't Make This Weird. Love you all, Mr. Guy says. Love you too, buddy. And thank you again. Remember, guys, keep it weird.
See you guys later.